Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Welcome back to Valhalla. Last we left off, we left Streaming Chan in the hands of Boss, and Boss sent us on our way home after dealing with a night of turbulence because the city seems to be in chaos. After an incident happened at the bank where Sei went with her colonel. So, we don't know what's going to happen there. So, let's get right into it. I read this already, so click to dismiss this message. Let's go to work. As you may have noticed, my audio quality will have dramatically improved because I have stopped using the Windows 10 game bar for recording audio and visual. Now I'm just going to have it record the game itself, and I'm going to use Audacity in the background to help me out with good quality audio. Unfortunately, my video editing software, which I loved using, which was One Shot, does not want to work on my computer. And I tried at least 25 different audio programs before I settled on the default Windows 10 Movie Maker because it's the simplest for what I need. I just want to drag audio on top of the video, sync it up, smash it together, and output it. And I don't know why it's so hard for all these programs. Maybe if I actually paid for something, I'd get what I deserve, but I'm a cheapskate, so. Jill says, "Good evening." Oof. Huh. I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink, boss. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly, safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means to get their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. I don't know why Boss was listening, but whatever. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yup. She was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. That's the reason we left her sleeping in your hands, because we didn't want to do that. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place, so... sorry about that. Go men. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Wake up! Before I slap the jeeps out of you. Ooh, where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today, or last night. Don't worry about it. That should change the tone. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! And just as quick as she came in, she left. We don't care. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Ah, come on. It's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? Oh, a client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum, nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it, boss? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottled drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Alright. Boop. Rum. It's Tags' grandpa booze. Tags, description, and dialogue. Alright. So you just put the bottle in there, mix, we're done. Rum. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime, boss. Okay then, now we set up the jukebox. I like this playlist to be honest, so I'm gonna keep it. Time to serve, mix, and change the light. Oh, wait. That's not how it goes. Well, there's no one here to retort, so... Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Jill, why'd you have to jinx it? Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. God damn it, Jill. Welcome to Valhalla? What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. A blue fairy is 4 owl hide, 1 flanner guide, with optional card shrine. All aged and mixed. One of these will make your teeth turn blue. Hope you brushed them well. Its tags are sweet, girly, and soft. Alright. Here you go. Nice. Yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. And the mysterious brain in the jar grabs the concoction and seems to pour it inside of a slot of sorts. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Willem do. Can I ask you something, Miss? Call me Taylor. Just, Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, it's too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how and why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. Speech. You are seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I have a couple pamphlets with me. You want one? And Taylor extends a pamphlet with a robotic arm. Sure. And we take it. Not trying to be weirded out, we're just still shocked. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in, quite a bit of time. Did you escape from a facility and you just wanted to get a drink first? Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? With all the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. It's just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so... happy? While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish much more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? That's what I was thinking. Depends on what it takes. Don't worry. Just give me a beer. Alright. Then yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Taylor happy. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Beer. Here, a beer. It's scary how well I have that memorized. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. Oh, you were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone else's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains being used in such an experiment, actually. Oh, one of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. Well, that will for sure creep me out. Like, why would you do that? And why a Lilim? I would think this experiment pertains to only humans. This Taylor fellow is quite fun. You know what? Let's keep going. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though. Just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long though. I was never too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. Do you know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness, however, is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, it's the brain. Their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out how exactly you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Adjusting myself, because I want to sit up properly. Fun fact about Alma while I am adjusting myself. I found out in the Valhalla art book that was included in the limited run games guide that Alma is actually Hispanic. I wouldn't have noticed from her character look in the game, but she's Hispanic. So yeah. Oh, just Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! Oh, you hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry? You don't see many talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in middle maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Ah, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor? Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic, and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. I like the cut of your jib, Taylor. Just kidding. It makes me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. Alright, what will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Let's make a cobalt velvet, straight from Taylor to Alma. A cobalt velvet is 2 aldehyde, 3 flanergide, 5 carmotrine, all on the rocks and mixed. It's like champagne served on a cup that has a little bit of cola left. Its tags are bubbly, classy, and banning. And I messed it up. I didn't add 5. How could I? So yeah, new audio setup, same mic. It's gonna be good. Add the rocks. All right, 1 cobalt velvet. Your drink, madame. I hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me in these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. That's a weirdly worded sentence. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up! You love me and you know it. Ah, look at smug Alma. She loves it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came in here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes? I don't know. Adventuring or something. Uh-huh. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I just feel like she gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently, one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet here. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't actually believe I met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, We're four sisters and one brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected her age. My sister Carlotta's the oldest one. Then there's Diana, before me. Then comes Eva, and the bottom lies Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Iveta and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she got married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice there, Charlie. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blamed the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught up in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him. In a stadium. On the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I can confirm with Alma, not from personal experience, but from seeing it in person. Don't underestimate stupid people. Really, please don't. Men and women alike. Alma, I'm gonna have to dock you points here. Not just the man, women too. Everybody's crazy. Oof. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? Oh, what's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? Oh, what did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Keek? Huh. Interesting name. What does it mean? Cacique is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when rum is involved. Give me your fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. I wonder what's up with her and rum. Anyways, let's give her a fringe weaver. A big fringe weaver, because I'm feeling spicy. Age, mix, fringe weaver. One big fringe weaver. So, what kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alrighty, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Huh, well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood is quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something from your mom's artistic veins or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. And what made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lived in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon anglais est pour peine d'anglais. And my French is absolutely horrendous. But I'll try and say it if it pleases whoever's listening. Mon aéreo glacio est plein d'anglais. And I believe that translates to, I don't know what I'm saying in French. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. Huh, you're kinda lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primary in my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something someone would make... Wait a minute, let me read this perfectly. Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is just a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint it where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security? I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Did you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started to feel kind of samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always been evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle that I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It's less actiony than what movies make it up to be though. No real-time phonetic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else then? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Alright, here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. And once again, I'm going to serve her the special drink that you can only find if you have played 2064 read-only memories. The Flaming Moai. Here you are. Yup, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money, and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. I think Jill's daily wage is about $200, and if we do everything perfectly, it'll round up to like 1,000 something. So most stuff, if not all of our paycheck, comes from tips and getting our drinks correctly. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. I hate cats. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is taken for my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone else comes in. Sure. Alright. Valhalla. Alright, we're going to end it here for today. I'm feeling pretty good about this because new audio setup, and I'm still getting the hang of syncing it without it being too much of a headache. But, as usual, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for tuning in for Valhalla, and this might be the start of professional audio for once. So thank you, and goodbye.